What if the Kings' final bow isn't in the purple and gold, but in a shocking reunion that could rewrite NBA history? Imagine the sheer nostalgia hitting you like a wave. LeBron James, at 40, trading his Lakers legacy for one last ride with Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving in Dallas. Doesn't that stir a mix of heartbreak and excitement? Making you wonder if this is a poetic end we've all been secretly hoping for? Hey Lakers Nation, welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into everything purple and gold. I'm your host, and today we're unpacking a rumor that's got the entire NBA buzzing like never before. As the 2025-26 season tips off, LeBron James is once again at the center of speculation that could shake the foundations of the league. We're talking about a potential blockbuster trade that might see the King donning a Mavericks jersey for his swan song, teaming up with two of his closest allies from championship glory days. It's the kind of storyline that feels straight out of a Hollywood script. Fitting, since LeBron's been scripting his own narrative for 2 decades. But is this just smoke, or is there real fire building toward an epic finale? Let's break it down step by step and explore why this would be the ultimate mic drop moment for one of basketball's all-time greats. First off, let's set the stage with the current reality in Los Angeles. LeBron, the ageless wonder, just turned 40, and while he's still defying father time, the toll is starting to show. He's dealing with a nagging sciatica issue that's forcing him to sit out the season opener for the first time in his storied career. That's right, LeBron James, the Iron Man who's played through everything from ankle sprains to playoff wars, is sidelined right out of the gate. It's a stark reminder that even legends aren't invincible. After a summer filled with whispers about his future, LeBron chose to stay put, especially with the arrival of DeAndre Ayton bolstering the front court. But now, with his body sending signals that the end might be nearer than we think, the rumor mill is churning out scenarios that could see him chasing one more ring elsewhere. Enter the Dallas Mavericks, the team that's already proven they're not afraid to swing for the fences. Remember last season's jaw-dropping trade that sent Luka Doncic packing in exchange for Anthony Davis? It was a kind of bold move that turned heads and transformed Dallas into a Western Conference powerhouse overnight. Now, with AD anchoring the paint, Kyrie Irving dazzling as a co-star, and rising phenom Cooper Flag adding fresh energy, the Mavs are legitimate title contenders. But according to analyst Chris Vernon on the Kevin O'Connor Show, they might not be done reshaping their roster. Vernon floated a tantalizing idea, a trade that brings LeBron to Dallas, allowing him to finish his career alongside AD and Kyrie. 2 players he shared unbreakable bonds with. Think about that chemistry for a second. LeBron and AD powered the Lakers to the 2020 Bubble Championship, forming one of the most dominant duos in recent memory. Throw in Kyrie, LeBron's partner in crime from their Cleveland days where they orchestrated that legendary 2016 comeback against the Warriors. And you've got a trio that's not just talented, but telepathic on the court. Vernon suggested the deal could involve Dallas shipping out some supporting cast members to make the salaries work, with Mavericks GM Nico Harrison potentially picking up the phone to Clutch Sports Group, LeBron's agency, for those behind-the-scenes chats. It's not hard to envision LeBron waving goodbye to LA, heading to Texas for a final push at glory. For Dallas, it's an all-in bet on immediate success, maximizing their window with a superstar infusion that could overwhelm opponents. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. There's a flip side to this fantasy. From the Lakers' perspective, trading LeBron wouldn't be about dumping a fading star. It could be a strategic pivot toward the future. Imagine LA landing Luka Doncic in return, along with a package of role players to add depth. Doncic, the Slovenian sensation who's already a score machine and playmaking wizard, would instantly become the new face of the franchise. Pair him with Ayton and whatever young talent sticks around, and the Lakers could rebuild around a core that's primed for the next decade. It's almost poetic, honoring LeBron's legacy by letting him chase one last title with old friends, while setting up the purple and gold for life after King. After all, LeBron has always been about controlling his narrative and ending on his terms in a reunion that echoes his greatest triumphs. Feels like the stuff of legends. Of course, this isn't without its risks and skeptics. Dallas would have to part with key pieces, maybe a promising wing or a defensive specialist, to balance the books, and at 40 with sciatica flaring up, LeBron isn't the same explosive force he was even 5 years ago. His game has evolved into a cerebral masterpiece, relying on vision, leadership, and that unmatched basketball IQ. But the physical demands of a deep playoff run could test him like never before. Analysts are divided. Some see this as a high-stakes gamble that could backfire if injuries derail the season, leaving Dallas with a depleted roster and no ring to show for it. Others argue it a no-brainer. LeBron's presence alone elevates any team, turning good squads into contenders and contenders into champions. Just look at his track record. 10 finals appearances for rings and a knack for dragging teams to glory when it matters most. Diving deeper into the emotional layers here, this rumor taps into something profound about LeBron's journey. He's not just a player. He's a cultural icon who's redefined what it means to be a superstar. From his high school hype to becoming the NBA's all-time leading scorer, LeBron has lived under a microscope, facing criticism at every turn, whether it was a decision or his activism off the court. A move to Dallas for a final chapter with AD and Kyrie would be a full-circle moment, reuniting the 2020 Lakers core minus a few pieces in an unexpected locale. It's the kind of narrative that could heal old wounds for fans who watch rivalries and trades tear teams apart. For Mavericks supporters, it's a dream. Adding LeBron to a mix that includes Kyrie's wizardry and AD's dominance, with Flag providing the youthful spark. The West is stacked. Think Denver with Jokic, Oklahoma City's young guns, and a resurgent Phoenix. But LeBron-led Dallas could be the wild card that disrupts everything. Let's talk numbers and feasibility to ground this in reality. LeBron's contract is player option heavy, giving him leverage to force a move if he wants out. Dallas has a cap flexibility post-Luka trade. And with Harrison at the helm, a guy who's shown he's willing to make splashy deals, this isn't as far-fetched as it sounds. Vernon's comments aren't just hot air. They're based on insider chatter that's been simmering since the offseason. No official talks have surfaced yet, but in the NBA, where super teams form overnight, speculation like this often precedes reality. Remember when Kevin Durant shocked the world by joining Golden State? Or when Kawhi Leonard orchestrated his way to the Clippers? LeBron's got the pull to make something similar happen, especially if it means capping his career with another title. As we wrap this up, it's clear that LeBron's future is the hottest topic in basketball right now. Whether he stays in LA to mentor the next generation or bolt for Dallas in a blockbuster reunion, one thing's certain. His decision will send ripples through the league. This isn't just about stats or rings. It's about legacy, loyalty, and the human side of sports. If the trade goes down, we could witness one of the most memorable farewells in NBA history. A king and his reign not in isolation, but surrounded by brothers in arms, chasing glory one last time. It leaves us pondering, in a league built on what-ifs. Could this be the one that becomes reality? Lakers faithful, what do you think? Would you be okay seeing LeBron in Mavericks blue? Or does that twist your stomach? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Smash that like button if this rumor has you as hyped as I am. And let's keep the conversation going. Until next time, stay locked in for more exclusive Lakers insights. Peace out.